Summer is almost here, guys. And that means pool parties. That means swimming, fun in the sun. Do you guys have a pool? Do you guys need pool service? Or you guys got a pool that needs repairs? Well, our sponsor, Castro's Pool Service and Repair, is the person for you. Give them a call at 209-675-5418. Remember, support those that support us.
Okay. Hi, I'm Nashi. I'm a tattoo artist at Nasty Tattoos and a fighter at Strike Fitness and a mental health advocate. And this is Happy Dagger, bro. So don't know how to fucking start shit yet, but we'll figure it out. 10 out of 10 on that. You see little fucking sparklers come out. Oh, that'd be cool though. Get a little sparkler ring, things like that, and make it all like that. That's another thing to talk about too. There's like one of the first visual hallucinations I had was a fireball. I remember I'd mentioned it before and everything, but I don't think it was actually recording during that time. Was it? Mm-hmm. It was? Yeah. So it was recording. Okay, so they already fucking heard about that shit.
Wait,
so.
what?
You could go more
the
into
fireball?
detail. Yeah.
The fireball? I don't remember.
Yeah, it was one of the first ones I had, the first visual hallucinations. So it was like we got back from a movie and everything, right? And it was it was like The Sorcerer's Apprentice or some shit like that. Some fucking the dude who did Hiccup in the How to Train Your Dragon movie. But it was one of the first hallucinations I had where it's like I got home and I go turn on the light in the den and fucking it went buzzing across, right? And it was about hip level. It was a little orange fireball. It went and it crackled and went away. And it was just at first I thought it was fucking weird as shit and I didn't know what the fuck to think about it. But I'm like, okay, well, whatever, and just fucking didn't think anything of it. And then since then, I've seen the fireballs twice, two other times. I've seen one go over the house, and then I saw one go over my dad's house. And I don't know what the fuck they are, but I learned that that's a hallucination, I think.
How old were you when you got the...
Fucking, I don't remember anymore. Because now it's like after some point and everything, you have something for so long, and it's so consistent that it's kind of like, I don't remember what it's like to not have it anymore. Or it's like, it becomes so normal, it's not even a thought, you know? Kind of like it's normal now to fucking see certain things or hear certain things, and it's like it's not supposed to be normal, but it is. So it's weird. You forget sometimes that you have something when it's regular like that. So yeah.
It's like humans like live like we're not humans. Humans.
Well, we are,
yeah.
The aliens would be able to say that. So
we live with like pain, or like we'll live with certain stuff that not everybody has. Mm-hmm. Like
you just adjust to it. Fucking, if you're always in constant pain and everything, you adjust to it. If you're always dealing with something in your head, you're always adjusting to it. And it progresses over the years and something new to have to adjust to. Like when I get new hallucinations, like blue is a relatively new one compared to a lot of my other hallucinations. And it's something I had to adjust to, you know. But he came around, I think around my birthday oh shit, my birthday's coming up. Oh, he came around about my birthday last year. And it's always kind of, about the 27th is always a kind of hard day. It's scary. It has scary things up here. So if it's bad that day, that's why. So, but I forgot what I was talking about.
Your first hallucination?
Oh yeah, the first visual one. That was that one. I don't even remember the fucking first auditory. Apparently, when my mom and I we went to get my first psychological evaluation and everything, right? It's like she was talking to the doctor. She was like, "Yeah, she's always seen and looking around at things. She's always been like hearing things and stuff." And I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, she'd be like a little baby or like a little kid and like that, and be just like constantly looking around." It's just kind of like, and Bernie pointed that out a while ago too. That I'm like, when I'm particularly frantic, I look around a lot. It's because I see little things, or I'm unsure if I'm seeing certain things. Because then also, that's another thing I was talking about, being so used to things and having such like a creative head, is that sometimes I don't know if it's fucking my imagination or if it's a hallucination or if it's this thing or if it's actually there. And now it's this whole laundry list of things that it could be, but what is it now? So,
even as a baby, like
yeah, apparently. Apparently, I've always been looking at fucking seeing shit and everything. My mom thought like, oh, she's looking at angels, and it's just like, I don't think it's angels, Mom. I don't know about that anymore. Fucking, I don't know, that fucking blue ass fucking clowns, kind of, but not really angel like to me, bro. But whatever. And you learn to adjust to it. You don't like. I remember being, I think maybe like 6, 7 like that and everything, and going in to get tested for like the OCD kind of thing too. That was when I first got clinically diagnosed with OCD. And so I remember fucking talking to the doctor about that, and it was a whole fucking shit. And then to be told as a kid, yeah, you have this, but we'll work on it. The doctor said you can do this. And I'm like, what? Like being scared of death and everything. That's why I have the little biohazard, actually. So it's like, is this thing toxic? Is it going to kill me? It's like, no, it's not toxic. You're fine. I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I'm not going to die from lead poisoning from my graphite pencil. No. But, yeah, it's weird how that kind of shit just kind of, it starts there and it becomes normal. So welcome to Happy Dagger Podcast, by the way. Forgot to mention it. I know that we're recording right now. So.
Yeah.
I know I don't need to welcome anybody, but for anybody that doesn't want to get welcomed in, welcome. So, talking about the week, we're going to get started on it. It was a fucking busy ass fucking week, man. It was busy, and it was a lot to kind of digest, just because it's like, now it's like yesterday I stayed till about 9:30 at night and everything at the shop, and I've been there since like fucking noon, and I've been trying to organize all my appointments, and it's still not completely organized yet, and so it's just a lot to fucking handle, and it'll get easier. But in particular, I did a couple tattoos this week I'm really happy with. I've done actually a couple color tattoos. I've done quite a bit of color this week, and one of them was a cover-up I had done, and it was like on the bikini line area, but I kind of consider that a vagina tattoo, whatever, but it was cover-up. She was getting some initials covered up, and she wanted to get like these like 4-leaf clovers and some daisies and swirly stuff and everything. I thought, okay, cool, great. The vagina is not an easy area to tattoo. In general, that whole like area wherever you hinge, it's not a very easy area to tattoo. Things like the crook of the arm, the neck, the torso, the hip area behind the knees, stuff like that are all really hard to work with because the skin is elastic there, and it's meant to be pliable. It doesn't hold on to ink well. It moves a lot, and it's really stretchy. And so when you go to work on it, it doesn't take the ink the easiest. And on top of that, when you have scars like stretch marks and shit, it makes it even harder to fucking ink to take. And so here I am fucking trying to tattoo on the vagina. It was probably the easiest one I've done yet, in all honesty, compared to other ones I've done. But the actual like cover up part, it requires a lot of thought to put into it, especially a color cover up, because when you have dark ink like that, it makes it so you can't put white on top of it. You can't put a yellow flower on top of it because it's not going to cover it. It's not going to do the fucking job. And all he's done now is done a cover up of a cover up, and then a cover up of a cover up of a cover up, and at that point it just kind of feels pointless. But she got these 4-leaf clovers, and to cover up the initials, what we did, at least what I did in the tattoo, is I put a good amount of the line work on it. So it's like I put the actual stencil and everything on top of the line work and try to incorporate the lines that were in the pre-existing tattoo into the design. And using that and using the shadows, using shadows to kind of cover it up on the 4-leaf clover, we managed to actually get rid of the initials the best of my abilities at the current time. Because most cover-ups do require a touch-up. That's normal, just because when you're trying to cover black fucking ink with like green, obviously black is darker than green, so I need to hit the green again. So, but that one I feel really proud of. I haven't really done that many cover-ups, especially not ones like that. I've done like smaller ones a lot of the time, blacking out certain things, crossing out certain things, stuff like that, but to actually be able to do a color cover up on an area that's a bit more difficult, it was really fun. And I'm proud of the way it turned out. Obviously, I didn't get a picture of it because it's a vagina, or like the bikini line, I never take pictures of those kind of tattoos, or like the ass tattoos or stuff like that. Certain kinds of tattoos I don't feel comfortable asking for pictures for. Like I did some peonies going up the hip and everything earlier this week too, and I feel like it wasn't most comfortable for her to get a picture of it. Also because when I was working on her, she kept fucking trying to pull away from me or try to cover up certain parts of her body and everything like that. And I'm like, I'm not gonna fucking bother asking for a picture on this. And so I'm really happy the way the tattoo turned out, obviously, because it was a really pretty design with the peonies and did it in brown ink, so it looked like henna. But it's like, I'm not going to ask for a picture on that. It's private tattoos, so, whatever works. And, yeah, I don't think I'll ever get a picture of a vagina tattoo unless she says, yeah, go ahead. And I'm like, cool, got it. Fucking, they had another fucking dude come in this week and like that. He's like, hey, I want like realistic roses, but I want them on my groin area. And he pointed to his fucking dick, and I'm like, bro, I'm not going to do that, man. I'm sorry. I don't got no fucking availability. He wanted to get fucking roses going along his fucking hip area to the dick and everything. And I'm like, I'm not doing that.
I thought you meant like on the actual dick.
Oh, no, I'm not going to do that shit. Fuck that. We have people like ask about it, though. And I know that the apprentice, she was talking about saying like, yeah, I would totally do it. And I'm like, cool, you can take that. I don't want to do that.
So you'll do it.
Yeah, I'll do a vagina tattoo, but I don't want to do a fucking dick. That's gross.
Yeah. Shit.
What? It's true.
Yeah.
And it's been hard to fucking place a tattoo. It's hard enough with a fucking vagina, you know?
Yeah.
I met an artist, like he said he fucking tattooed his own fucking dick. And I'm like, nope.
You won't even do like the hip?
The hip area, I will, but he's fucking going down this kind of shit like
Yeah.
that. So it's like kind of, it makes me uncomfortable as a tattoo artist. And I'm like, I'm not going to do that. Also, I don't want to do anybody's asshole. So it's just like, I would like to avoid that if I can.
Like that shit is like that. I'm pretty sure guys and girls, that area like from the hip down is sensitive as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I
It
can't
hurts enough to get
imagine.
pierced there, let alone fucking tattooed.
Fuck.
You know?
Yeah.
I would imagine the fucking getting pierced there would be fucking worse, though. Shit. Fucking we take out tissue like that. I mean, the piercings are really fun. I love doing them and everything, but it's like fucking that shit fucking hurts, bro. Fuck. You know? That was on the tattoos that I was really proud of this week, and I wish I'd gotten a picture, but I have the stencil still, so maybe I could get a picture of that. But other than that, I did anime tattoo this week, and I was really proud of it. It was a big ass fucking piece, like a full size Goku and everything like that going on the fucking forearm, and I have a picture of it too. But it's done in black and gray, and originally we were supposed to do both him and his brother, right? And but due to scheduling and everything like that, didn't end up happening. So I have another Goku this week to do. It's going to be cool. But I love doing anime tattoos like that, where it's like it feels like at first it's kind of like, oh fuck, okay, it's a really big piece, but then just fucking it's my zone. I love anime, and so it just became easier to do, and it's just more comfortable to do the more we did it. So the further along we got in the tattoo, the better it got, in my opinion. And just being able to play with it, being able to play with the shading and the design and shit, it was really fun. And so
Piercings? Have you done any piercings this week?
just normal piercings. A lot of things like noses, a whole fuck ton of noses. Had somebody come in asking about horizontal lip piercings. So instead of going up and down on the surface of the lip, we went through the sides like that. And so it feels like that one, I'm not too sure about the healing on it because it's like obviously the lip can, it moves more this way than it does that way. And so when you talk and when you eat and stuff like that, it's going to be moving the tissue around and irritating the piercing more. And also you need to have a longer bar in there because now not only do you need to accommodate for swelling, you need to accommodate for swelling and then also the lips stretching like that to be able to hold all of it. And she's like, it's okay, I've gotten it before. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. So I go to piercer and like that. But I think personally, it'd be better to do what's called an Ashley piercing, to do two different piercings going through the center of the lip so you get the same look. But obviously you have 2 bars in your lip, and so it's going to heal easier, But if somebody wants a surface in the lip, I'm going to do a surface on the lip. I just can't guarantee how well it's going to stay. Because surface piercings in general, they don't have a lot to tether onto when you do pierce them. It's kind of like a belly button. It's easy to get ripped out, And the lip area is like that too. It's really soft tissue. Things like the cheekbone and everything up here are really easy to get through, and the body will usually try to reject it, Sometimes it does well and like that, and people won't have any problem, but it's more common to see things like irritation, rejecting, scarring, and that's normal for surface piercings. The body's like, what the fuck is this? And tries to push it the fuck out. And so there are different ways to get around that. Like on the lip piercings, you can do the Ashley piercings, or like on the cheeks, you can do dermals. I used to have dermals and I fucking really miss them. But they're really fun piercings. I love doing them. So belly buttons though, I've had a belly button 6 times now. And it pisses me off that I can't fucking keep it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I'm not supposed to have a fucking belly button ring. So that was pretty much the piercings this week. Tattoos, same about that. It's been fucking busy, So I'm really happy with the way that the shop's been going. The guys have been really busy. The guys have been really on top of it. So, and that's about it for the shop. I've been working on a couple bigger pieces though that I'm trying to draw out. So we haven't actually tattooed them yet, but they're like commissioned pieces. And so it's like I'm doing this big Japanese demon right now with some lanterns and shit like that. It's really fucking cool. He was supposed to get it done on Wednesday, but he ended up having to reschedule it. So we're going to go ahead and find a different day for it. But things like that. And then I'm working on a Rick and Morty sleeve kind of idea. So that's going to be cool too. I need to get back to her actually. But bigger pieces that take a lot of time to fucking work on. And I'm just kind of like trying to find the time to work on it. So that's pretty much the way that the shop's been going. And
I still need to set up my appointment.
Yeah, for the Mortal Kombat, right?
Yeah.
That'd be fucking sick. I want to use the cherry ink on that, black cherry ink on that. I think it'd be cool. So, yeah.
I want to get it before everybody starts getting it.
Yeah, before the movie comes out.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee you, as soon as the fucking movie comes out, we're gonna get fucking like 6 people in there. 6 dudes all getting the fucking same ass sign right here on the fucking forearm, about this big, in black or in red. Yeah. And it's gonna be exactly like that. I'm gonna charge, I don't know, some mod for that. And I'm gonna do it like 6 times and they get sick of it.
Well, I like the story behind it. Like in Mortal Kombat, the the chosen ones that have been chosen for the tournament, it shows up as a birthmark.
That'd be cool. Hell yeah.
like-
Oh, you could do. Okay, I have an idea for that one. I have an idea for the shading on that one. Cool. Okay.
But like doing weigh-in pictures with
The
that
Mortal
on,
Kombat thing like that.
it's
That'd be sick.
I was
Hell
chosen.
yeah. I was chosen for this. Fucking. The fuck?
That was the video.
Oh, okay.
Living room.
Oh, okay. Other than that, that's the shop. The gym. Thinking about the gym this week. I think it's been a pretty good week overall. There hasn't really been any kind of bad head shit this week. Just being really fucking tired, and that's normal. I think. I feel like kind of burnt, but hopefully next week will be better. Sparring was really fun today. Sparring was really really fun, and yeah, nothing really. What did we do this week?
It was you guys were working hard.
Yeah, fucking.
Yeah.
It just feels all hard no matter what. I could fucking lift up my arm and have that feel hard.
Like what are you doing different this week for workouts?
Huh? Fuck, just running. My legs are fucking shot, man. Because
Yeah.
I can't sleep. And so I can't recover. And so everything feels fucking hard. And it's kind of like, help me, I'm dying. So,
How many sprints are you doing a week? Like, what's your workout?
fucking all of it.
Like, tell people like how crazy your workout is. Like,
I'm supposed to run 3 miles a day in the morning. I don't, though. Not always. I try to, but then some days I'm like, fuck, I can't get the fuck out of bed. Or some days I'm like, okay, I'll only do half of it. And then it just kind of like, that happens. I'm supposed to be running 3 miles every day and then going in and everything. We're supposed to be doing sprints. Yep.
but how many hours?
doing
How many
sprints.
hours do you work out? I don't think people realize you work out for like 4 hours.
Some shit. Fucking, I don't count.
4
keep track
hours a
anymore. I
day.
just come
Four
in.
4 to 4.5 hours a day.
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the tattoo.
Yeah, and then I go straight to work after. So it's like I go the whole morning at the whole gym shit, and then I go to work to do all the work shit, and then I get home and I'm fucking dead. I get home at fucking 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, oh my god, now I still have to fucking draw. And at that point I'm just tired. So then I do that 5 days a week. So at least I go to work 5 days a week. So yeah, in the gym it's like there is no rest day. It's either work or gym or both.
Yeah.
There is no rest day. Just go. So I'm just sounding like I'm complaining a lot.
No, you're not complaining. I
Yeah.
don't think people that listen understand how much you work out
Oh,
and
what
like
you do.
what you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because
Like-
it's like even when I'm not at work or at the gym and everything, I'm still doing stuff for it. I'm still doing stuff like I'm working on designs, I'm working on drawings and shit, working on lettering, I'm working on learning how to draw certain things. Like I don't know the fuck to draw a dog, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna fucking learn how to draw a dog. How do I do that? I just gotta keep doing it, just like in fucking the gym, keep drilling it. How the fuck do I draw a wolf? I don't fucking know. Look up the bone structure, figure out how to do this, because I don't like using references, and so it's like the way I prefer to learn how to draw is I want to know everything about it. I want to be able to take the idea of a wolf and know how to fucking angle its head, how to be able to open its mouth, how to get it from every angle with that open mouth. How do I change it? How do I do the lighting on that? Where's the bone structure? How's the fur go? How the fuck do I do the ears? Which way do they act? How to get expressions on it. And so I go through and I learn all this shit and everything, and then I make it my own. And so it's like now I'm taking all this I know about actual wolves and everything. I'm applying it to my art style. I'm applying it to what I want it to be, And so it's things like line weight, things like color, things like lighting and stuff like that I'm all trying to digest up here and then spit out there. That way I don't need to fucking use a reference. If the fucking internet goes out, cool, I don't mind. I can still do shit with it. And so that's what I do a lot in my spare time. And I'm also learning things like comic books and stuff. So I want to learn how to do comics. And so now I'm learning also storytelling. I'm learning how to do environment. I'm learning how to do structure, how to get the flow on the page, how to go from one panel to the other and have it all connect together well and be able to get it all out consistently and have a consistent art style throughout the entire comic. Because there's a problem with some people in there like that where they have same face syndrome or they have this kind of thing. Well, same face syndrome is because I put in quotation marks right there before people know. It's when you have a character, right? You draw one character and you're like, cool, I love this character. But then you give every other fucking character, you make that same fucking face. And it's like, no matter what, they always make that same fucking face, that same fucking body type, the same fucking hair. And so now all of a sudden, now your art has become bland. There's no variety in there. There's no distinction of characters. It's all just the same shit. And that's the main thing I want to avoid, And so I'm doing all of this after work and after the gym. It's just exhausting.
Have you found a day for art?
No, I just do it
be
throughout the
creative?
entire fucking week. There is no days off. There is no break. You just go. So
You need to work because I realized, I think we talked about it last time. Like now Saturdays right? Like when we're recording Saturday nights,
yeah,
kind of like my creative day, and then Sundays are gonna be my days where I just don't do anything.
It sounded like a cup when you put it down. No,
Yeah.
like a little cup. Sorry, I got distracted there. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, being creative, you need that time to like, whoosh, like let the brain just rest and think.
There's no rest.
Yeah, because I think sometimes we get too into the grind mode that we forget that our greatest ideas are when we're just not doing anything.
Yeah, it's supposed to be fun.
Yeah.
You know, we create art and everything as a form of expression, but when you turn it, because it's being a professional artist now, like that, now it's a job. Now it's like, I have to get this design ready by this point and everything. Now that whole like creative aspect of, you know what, I'm really feeling this fucking Japanese demon. Let's go ahead and play with that. That's not there anymore. You know, it has to be, now this needs to be done by this point.
But I think as a group, all of us, me, you, and Izzy, we're gonna get to a point where right now we're grinding.
Yeah.
But we're gonna get to a point where we're building our businesses, we're building our stuff, and we're able to focus on stuff more. Rather than go and learn.
Yeah, because right now we're still building it. Right now
Yeah.
we're still creating it and still getting that base foundation there. But after you have that foundation, then you're able to play with it more. And then you're able to kind of, you know, test things out and see what you like, you know.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like making a soup. You got to have your basic fucking ingredients there before you start adding fucking beans or mushrooms or some shit,
Yeah.
you know. Before you add the seasoning, a little bit of salt in there, you got to fucking, you know, have your basic fucking soup first. So,
But I think you'll get to that point.
yeah, hopefully.
Right now you're grinding, and you'll get to a point where you could just be an artist.
Yeah. Well, it's always going to be an artist. It's right on my fucking head.
Hey, bro, you an artist?
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Am I? Am I a fucking artist? We'll see. So, yeah, it feels like that. I'm in that grind mode right now, just feeling kind of burnt. Just like,
I felt like I haven't seen you all week.
yeah.
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 Because I've been going at nights.
Yeah, I've been only
to the
going in the
gym.
mornings. So, yeah.
I don't know if you guys know, but we all work out at the same gym called Strike Fitness.
Yeah.
Los Baños, California, 93635 on planet Earth,
I think West G Street.
West Street, 115 West Street Street. Yeah. Nashi, do you know who do you know the history behind schizophrenia?
The history of it?
Yeah. Like who came up with the term, who
No, I
diagnosed
don't.
it?
No,
No?
I know only what I speak about and everything. I don't know. I don't talk about the shit that I don't fucking know. I'm like, you know what? I do know who invented it. Let me tell you about that. You know, but I don't know anybody who coined it. I know that schizophrenia itself, or like the basic breaking down of the word. I know schizo is like split mind, so it's not, you know, a split from, you know, like, oh, bipolar kind of shit. It's split from reality, because it's not necessarily inherently good or bad. It's just it's the reality up here isn't the same as the reality out here, and that's where it breaks apart, you know. How
Yeah, you have a ring.
yeah, hit it. But I don't know anything about it. Do you guys know?
No, yeah. Well,
Did you pull
before
it up?
the 1800s. Yeah, well, it's
Oh, you got it. Okay, it's a segment. Okay, hell yeah.
well, you were talking about schizophrenia, and then I just thought, I was like, man, I wonder if she knows who like coined the term.
No, I don't.
Or the history, but
I know some of the treatments they've had, like, like lobotomies and stuff like that,
Holy
electroshock
shit.
therapy and shit. I fucking had an uncle there, and he went into the mental hospital for depression and everything, and they gave him electroshock and induced schizophrenia in him, and he ended up escaping the mental hospital and dying in a river. It's awful. It's fucking awful,
It is
but
awful.
it sounds like a fucking book, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but that's what happened.
it's
I know
because
the basic treatments for it.
you think it's because. Why do you think his
They fucking fried his brain.
yeah?
They fried it.
Do you think it was just because of that, or do you think it was just? Yeah, that's bad.
Yeah, it is bad.
Yeah.
They fried his brain.
What does that do? Like, was it?
Electroshock?
Yeah, electric shock therapy, right?
Yeah, it's like, I don't know what the fuck what their whole reasoning behind it is, but I know that when you put the fucking electricity in your fucking head and everything, you're going to fry some circuits, because that's how everything is transmitted, is through electricity. You know, and you go and you fuck with that and everything. It's kind of like fucking a lobotomy. When you take out somebody's part of their brain and everything, or you cut out part of the brain, obviously going to affect the function of it. You know, it's going to make them fucking dead in the head. You know. And that shit's really fucking cruel, you know. There's other kinds of therapy out there. Of course, there's medication, but there's things like cognitive therapy, behavioral therapy, stuff like that, you know, that can really help, you know.
So it's electroconvulsive therapy,
I hate
ECT.
that.
is a procedure done under general anesthesia in which a small electric currents are passed through the brain, intentionally triggering a brief seizure. That's fucking crazy.
It's terrifying.
ECT seems to cause changes in the brain chemistry that can quickly reverse symptoms of certain mental health conditions. The risk and side effects. Loss of memory, of course. Loss of memory about the events immediately before and after ECT. Heart rhythm disturbance, low blood pressure, headaches, nausea, sore muscles, aching jaw. I'm pretty sure it's a lot more than this.
Yeah. It's still in practice.
I have no. Let me see.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's probably the fucking shit they post right now and everything like that. Imagine the fucking shit they did the fucking 20 years ago.
Jesus.
The kind of shit they did to people. That's fucking all that shit. It's why people like me are fucking terrified to get fucking committed because fucking shit like that goes around in the fucking media, goes around in fucking history and shit. And it might be different now for the treatments for it, but at the same time, you still have that negative connection inside of the the head and everything like that. It's saying I don't want to go to fucking a mental hospital. I don't want to get that shit.
It's only been they've only clinically diagnosed schizophrenia not that long. Even mental health disorders.
Mm-hmm. A lot of things get changed in I think it's called DSMR. Is that what it's called?
What?
Like the book?
Oh, I don't know.
That they use clinically to diagnose people. They have one. I don't fucking remember the name of it. It has
But
fucking
it's only been like
abbreviations. But
it hasn't been 200 years.
no, yeah, definitely.
Like it's so think about before they started diagnosing people when they knew that there's mental health issues.
They didn't think it was mental health.
They thought it was like okay.
They thought it was used to. I like my mom. That was just saying angels, and it's like, oh fuck, things like, oh my god, they're talking to fucking ancestors because that's what other cultures probably still think a lot of time, and they're like that. It's like, okay, no, I'm talking to my ancestors right now. They're talking to me through like this thing or that thing, telling me this thing because it's not all negative voices that people hear. We hear different things up here too. It could be positive things, and it's just fucking. It depends on the culture, which is really fucking trippy, and it makes me fucking upset. I'm like, why the fuck am I in America then?
Yeah.
Because our whole mental health, hallucination, auditory hallucinations are stereotypically negative. It's all self-deprecation and shit like that. Fucking, why can't I fucking be in the place where fucking my ancestors talking to me? I don't know the fuck that we might be saying the kind of shit they say, but
So I mean, I feel like it's still.
It's still so new. There's so much we don't know. There's so much we don't know. So many things we're trying to figure out and everything. You go ahead and you give people things like electroshock therapy, lobotomies, lithium and shit like that. You're changing the chemistry inside of their head and the way it functions and everything. And now you don't know if it's all for the good or for the bad.
Well, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's what I want to say.
No, well, think about it this way. We barely realize that banging our heads together and punching each other in the head causes damage to our brains.
It does cause damage.
But like 10 years ago, we were like, oh, this is okay. Nothing happens.
How did they think that's fine 10 years ago?
Well, football players. So growing up, we used to do this drill called the Oklahoma drills or the bull ring.
Yeah.
And everybody would circle around one player and you would do the fast feet, how coach has us do fast feet.
Yeah.
And you do the fast feet and you don't know who's coming at you.
Yeah.
And the coach would send one player from the circle. So you're in the middle. The coach would send one player to hit you.
Yeah.
And you don't know where he's coming from.
Yeah.
So you got to be ready. So you're just constantly getting hit. Go, go, go. And he's just tapping the players and you're just getting hit. Boom, boom, boom. It's like, this is not that long ago.
Yeah.
So that was taken out. Mm-hmm. That was taken out. You can't legally, you can't.
Shit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then they recently, I think 5 years ago, they started changing practices.
Yeah.
Like you can't hit during practice as youth football or
okay.
we were.
It's recent. Why?
Yeah, it's crazy, right?
Why?
So
that's fucking stupid.
I also remember when you were in the football for the youth, kids were getting concussions, like getting knocked out during games.
Yeah.
Kids.
So I could see we understood like, okay, this is bad. Like things are going to happen, but we'll just keep on doing it because it's the warrior mentality, right?
Yeah.
But to say like, oh, we barely found out that it happens. Like now think of mental health. We are clearly.
It's still such a taboo subject. People don't want to talk about it. People don't want to, think about it. They don't want to think that fucking I'm going to play football for 10 years, get brain damage, and then have to deal with this shit, They don't want to think about that, They just want to think, okay, I'm going to go out and play the game, and that's it.
Think of 1,000 years from now.
That's gonna be fucking terrifying.
Like 1900 to 2000. How much we learned in that? Wait, that's 100 years.
That's 100 years.
Think about like 500 years from now. Like how much more they're gonna know about mental health.
To be cool.
Probably think we're idiots.
Yeah. They're like, what the fuck were these guys doing over here with all this shit? You know, I hope that there becomes like a big advancement in mental health care and everything in that time period. I hope so. Fuck. I hope within the next 10 years there's a big advancement, you know, let alone a fucking 500. Yeah. So, or at least a bit more awareness or some shit, which is fucking why I want to do shit like this, you know. Fucking get people talking about it, make people comfortable with it, you know? Because when you make somebody comfortable with the topic and instead of scaring them away with things like media and everything, make it more accessible for them to get actual help or to help somebody else get help. Like they might be perfectly fucking, you know, like up here and everything, might be okay and everything, but they might know somebody who deals with a lot of things, and they go, hey, bro, you know, I see you fucking struggling here. Let's go ahead and get some help and everything, you know? As opposed to going like, oh my God, you know, person X over here is a fucking psycho. You know, I hate that when people fucking use it and they use like psycho as like oh my God, you're so fucking psycho. Fuck you, man. I hate that shit. You know, or they go, oh, LOL, I'm so crazy. And I'm like,
so,
you know.
But, so what's psycho to you, though?
Like being clinically psychotic?
Yeah. Explain, like, let the listeners know what's the difference between
I just think you should use this like, you know, as a joke. You know, people go, oh, they go like, oh, LOL, I'm so fucking bipolar. And I'm like, bro, fucking step off. You're not fucking a bipolar, you know? You're just you're having a bad mood, you know?
When people talk about OCD.
Yeah. Like, I have OCD. I want to have all my little pencils this way. It's like, no, you don't have OCD, Karen. You're just fucking, you know, picky, you know? You're just being picky.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, I feel like people shouldn't be using medical terms as fucking, you know, as a joke, you know, or as like a hyperbole, you know? It's like, no, people don't fucking say like, oh, LOL, I broke my fucking leg. It's no, you know, did you actually break your fucking leg? You know, it's like, it shouldn't be made into a joke. I mean, I understand the fucking, you know, they want to be, you know, like, oh, LOL, I'm so psycho, Harley Quinn kind of bullshit and everything. And I'm just like, oh my God, can you stop being so fucking extra for like 10 minutes and realize the fuck that you're saying? Oh my God, I hate those tattoos too.
Tattoos?
Huh?
Wait, what?
There's people out there who they get like Joker and Harley Quinn tattoos like as a couple and everything like that because they go like, oh, LOL, babe, it's us against the world. And I'm like, fuck you, man. It's so bad. I mean, I can appreciate if it's good artwork, but I mean, you're getting it from a garage friend for $20. You match your dude who fucking you've known for like 2 months. I'm just like, can we you guys take a step back here? You're not Joker and Harley Quinn. You're not some kind of fucking secret badass. You're just fucking, you know, paying your friend $20 to give you a Joker tattoo, you know? And so I went on a tangent there, but mental health should not be a joke, and people should not be idolizing Harley Quinn and Joker for their fucking bullshit tattoos.
Have you ever met somebody with like diagnosed clinically insane? Have you ever met somebody that's clinically insane?
What do you mean?
Like just like
in a current state of insanity?
Yeah. Well, have you ever met somebody that's a sociopath, like clinically a sociopath? That's the thing that scares me.
Yeah.
When there's no feeling.
My dad.
Oh. God damn it. We're that. Yeah.
I mean.
Yeah. Isn't it like that's the one thing that scares me when there's no feeling.
No, because it's like a tool. Yeah. Because then all of a sudden you've taken away the person's ability and everything to see somebody else as another person. Now you have them acting, you know, treating other people as though they're disposable. And now you take away all sympathy, you take away empathy, you take away all the emotion. And you're left only with this person who's a utilitarian, using other people for what they want to do. And that's a really terrifying thing. I feel like that is more terrifying than a psychopath, because a psychopath and like that, or somebody who's experiencing psychosis, it's separation from reality in there. It's not, you know, just, you know, it's not somebody unable to feel. It's somebody who's unable to connect back to reality. You know, somebody who is committing a crime on, you know, the basis of psychosis, they might be committing that crime because, you know, say I go and I stab somebody and I'm experiencing psychosis at the moment. I stab them because I think that they're a fucking robot and it's like they're going to be coming after me and shit like that. If they're here with the fucking FBI. And it's because I'm not here. I'm not here anymore. Now I think they're a fucking robot. And there's no consequence to me stabbing a robot. They're a fucking robot. But if they're an actual person, there's a consequence. As opposed to a sociopath who will go go out and stab somebody because they're like, oh, this person's not useful to me anymore. And so they just stab them. And now the whole purpose behind those two acts and everything, even though it's the same act and everything, it's different. And the sociopath, in my opinion, is a lot more terrifying.
It is.
Yeah.
Like,
So things like, American Psycho, stuff like that. That's much more of a sociopath than, somebody who's experiencing psychosis, like acute psychosis. So.
have you ever seen Mindhunters or
No.
Mind? Oh, you've never
No, I
seen
haven't.
it.
Is it good?
It's a show about I don't know why I'm sitting like this.
Oh, I am. That's why. This is called the gay sit. We can't sit right. So.
I'm straight. Guys, I'm straight.
Too bad you've been influenced, bro.
It's these like detectives.
Mm-hmm.
They create a unit where they just go and interview like serial killers.
Yeah.
They interview serial killers and they're trying to get research.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to get research so they know when they have a serial killer what they could look for.
That'd be difficult. That'd be difficult as fuck because you have people who are who they have something wrong in their head, but then people who are just bad fucking people. Yeah. Because that's different too. But somebody who is clinically considered a sociopath is different than somebody who just does not give a shit. Somebody who is not a sociopath, they have nothing wrong in their head or nothing like that, and they're just like, you know what, fuck you. I'm gonna do it for anything. I'm gonna do it for money. Fucking like the whole mobster kind of fucking thing of shit and like that. They could either be a sociopath and do it for their own fucking gain, or they could be an asshole and everything and just fucking do it for the fucking money. So, bad people and then bad mental health. It's different. In my opinion, at least.
You need to watch it because it really dives into like how they think.
Yeah.
Like they're sociopaths. They're, what do you call it when you're super arrogant? Like
Narcissist.
Narcissist.
Yeah.
Like narcissism. They want to talk about themselves.
Oh,
so
yeah,
they
definitely.
don't have a problem.
And they can never be fucking wrong. They can never be wrong. You can't talk them out of shit. They're always right. You're always fucking wrong. That's my dad. He is. But shit like that. That's fucking. I want to watch that show. What's it called?
Mindhunters.
Mindhunters. Okay, is that on Netflix?
Yes.
Yay! Hell yeah! I got Netflix.
You'll trip out. I
Yeah?
really loved it. Yeah.
I want to check it out. This sounds cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got, Isabel?
What do I have? Going
Oh,
back to that
before
show?
let me tell Nashi who actually
Go.
coined the term.
Yeah, I want to know about that. I know the one fucking dude who was like the king of San Francisco. I know about him. So
King of San Francisco.
yeah, he was. I don't know if I talked about it on the show yet. I keep forgetting what I haven't talked about. But he's this dude who had schizophrenia, right? This older dude. He was like a while ago. He called himself the king of San Francisco because he thought he was the king, right? And so everybody he was this older dude, and so they were like, okay, yeah, we'll go ahead and we'll play along with it. So they let him print his own money, and they let him just do his own thing. They gave him like the ability to go like, they're like, oh hello, king, blah blah blah, and he's like, hello there, and that kind of thing. And they play it into his whole delusion, but he lived a happy fucking life like that, and he was the king of San Francisco, and I'm like, that's fucking sick, but it's because he wasn't all here. Yeah. And it was cool. So I just picture like this little old dude in a fucking golf cart with a paper crown and everything, just like doing his own little thing. It's like, that'd be great. I wish that like other people fucking schizophrenia had that kind of that
Was
kind
it
of
in the
ability.
1880s? Like
Something like that. I
yeah.
think so. It was a while ago.
Emperor Norton.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't have any pictures of him.
No.
No, but
I think that's him, right? Yeah. I heard the story a long while ago in like Abnormal Psych.
So first, a doctor separated mental illnesses between like different categories.
Yeah.
And his name was
it Freud?
Emil Kraepelin.
Okay.
Emil Kraepelin, right?
Okay.
And he's the one that made it different categories for mental health disorders. Dementia. And the person that made the term schizophrenia was in 1911 Eugene Bleuler. He was also the first to describe.
Why is his name Blue?
Bleuler.
Why? Did he make it blue?
No, I don't. I can't pronounce it. Bleuler. Bleuler.
Did he make it blue?
No, it's Bleuler.
Not like blue though, right?
No.
Not like the bugs.
No.
Okay.
Bleuler.
I don't like
Bueller.
that.
Eugene Bleuler, and he was mother. My phone freaking went out. He also was the first to describe the symptoms as positive or negative.
The symptoms.
That's
yeah.
what he said, right?
Okay.
Yeah. He changed the name to schizophrenia as it was obvious that Kraepelin's name was misleading as the illness was not dementia. Oh, so the guy that first came up with the diagnosis for it, or the category was the Kraepelin. He called it dementia praecox.
Okay.
Dude, I need to learn how to read. and the Eugen, there's no E at the end, illness was not a dementia. He figured out that it wasn't dementia.
Mm-hmm.
It did not always lead to mental
Deterioration?
Yes, deterioration.
Okay.
And can sometimes occur late as well as early in life.
Yeah.
The word schizophrenia comes from the Greek roots schizo, split, and phreni, mind, to describe the fragmented thinking of people with the disorder.
The disorganized thought and stuff, I'd imagine, correct?
Yes.
Okay. That shit's
It
a fucking bitch.
says his
Or like
term
the word
was not,
salad.
yeah, but that's it. But those are the two guys that, like, imagine that's what you study.
Yeah. Mental health, definitely. Man. It's fucking nuts.
We have to have like somebody that's not a doctor,
Yeah.
but someone that legit like is writing books, studying it.
That'd be cool.
That'd be
cool.
dope.
Yeah. I mean, I know somebody who like from like just like obviously the Merced campus and everything like that, who was a teacher, psych teacher. Yeah. So that'd become like kind of interesting. He's fucking weird though. He's fucking weird. He has all these fucking weird stories, and I really don't want to see him again. But it's just because it'd be so awkward. He's like, oh, Atanasia, how are you? And I'm just like, never mind. I don't want to talk to you anymore. You know. So.
Have you met anybody that's in top physical? Like you're in shape.
Mm-hmm.
You're doing your tattooing. Like, have you met anybody that's I'm trying to say, like, that's eating healthy? Like, have you met anybody with mental illnesses that are doing it as eating healthy and staying in shape and stuff?
There's a lot of people out there like that. You know, we have to take care of ourselves, and that's why we do things like, you know, health and, you know, diet and everything like that. We have to take care of ourselves because mental health and everything isn't just like, you know, what I have. It's things like depression, anxiety, things like PTSD, things like autism. It's all these things. It's not just psychosis or anything. It's a whole bunch of different things. It's things like, you know, OCD. It's things dealing with phobias, all this shit. So there's plenty of people out there who have, you know, stuff in their head and everything who are still, you know, going about having a really healthy fucking life, because it's like that healthy life is what we need in order to be able to function. You know, if I was fucking at home and everything like that all day, every day, being a fucking agoraphobe, you know, doing nothing to help myself, then my mental health would be even worse, you know, than it is currently. So, and I know because I've done that before, you know, where it's like I've been a homebody and not doing shit, you know, we're self-isolating and stuff like that. And it's like being out and active and everything like that is what we need in order to get, you know, better up here. At least it helps, you know, it can't fucking hurt, you know. So it looks like an eye. Yeah. I don't know about that.
Started. But yeah, I eating. Yeah, I don't know what the hell I'm saying.
I don't fucking know either.
Yeah, go. It's just, I do. That's what I wanted to know. Do doctors tell you eat healthy?
Well, yeah, I would imagine, right?
But I'm saying
my therapist has never told me to eat healthy, but you know.
Yeah.
No, none of them have ever told me to eat healthy. They've told me to sleep.
Eat healthy, work out. Like, have they told you that kind of stuff?
No, they've only ever told me to sleep.
Yeah.
So I think that they see that as being the primary concern. So, but I mean, it obviously does help because, you know, it all plays part of your head and everything. It all, you know, plays into, you know, stress levels, things like cortisone, different kind of chemicals inside of your head. It all plays together into creating a healthy mental health. But healthy mental state, you know.
What do you got, Isabel?
Oh, okay.
So you got it talking to the mic?
Yes, but I'm looking at this.
Okay.
You're
How
cute.
did I transition from that?
What do you mean?
How did I transition from that?
He just
Talk.
transitioned.
Something silly. Now I feel bad.
No,
Okay.
it's cute.
Okay. Well, this is totally like a different, like a swerve to a different lane.
Cool.
So coming off from that subject, I wanted to bring up DashCon.
Okay. Yeah. Hell yeah.
DashCon.
If you look on your phone, I
Yeah.
sent you a photo that basically describes DashCon in one little photo. I'm gonna
Is it
airdrop it to you.
the thing?
I'm gonna airdrop to you. Actually, I'm gonna send it to you on your phone.
My phone?
Yes,
Okay, I don't have AirDrop.
that's okay. I sent it through message.
Oh,
There you go.
message? Okay.
So DashCon is a fan convention catering primarily to users of the blogging service Tumblr.
Oh,
Emphasizing the
Tumblr.
fandom. It was in 2014 in Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
The convention became famous because of allegations of mismanagement and corruption, basically with funds. Let's see.
I haven't gotten it.
And
Oh, we haven't got it. Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, just got it. Oh, they look so lonely.
the hotel demanded for payment upfront, even though the facility or the convention asked them if they can pay as they go throughout the days. So they were told them, they made an agreement, we'll gather the money for you as we go through the convention, which is like 4 days. And they first day in, even though they agreed beforehand not to, first day in, the hotel said, okay, you need to pay up front or you're going to get kicked out of the facility.
Fuck.
We will not hold the convention for you. And the photo that I sent is basically a ball pit
Yeah.
and a fun house.
So there's like 5 people at this DashCon, and
There's 13.
oh yeah, 13.
There's
It's like
13,
supposed to be
counting
a
them. There's 13.
convention, and the ball pit is like the ones you see at Chuck E. Cheese, and the balls are all over the floor. There's like 5 kids in it.
It's a swimming pool.
Yeah.
It is a swimming pool.
Yeah.
It is a swimming pool.
There's a jump house with like 2 kids in it. It's this big room with like a facility with just empty space. A jump house, a ball pit that's like maybe like 5 feet in length, and then kids around like in a circle. Like,
It looks like a failed high school rally.
yeah, it's horrible.
It was though, and that's the thing.
Yeah.
And to go off the topic of the money.
Yeah.
So then the kicking out of the hotel told them, you need to come up with $17,000 or we're going to kick you out.
Fuck.
And there's about 350 people inside of the facility, plus that's the attendees, and then they have the people that are part of the convention. And the organizers came up to gathered everyone into that single room with that ball pit and the fun house and asked them, we need to gather donations.
$17,000.
Yes,
Oh, God.
$17,000. So they did gather the money, so they weren't kicked out. The facility, the convention went on for those 4 days. But the reason why I like this topic, it's because we come to find out that they actually didn't need $17,000.
What?
They already had $8,000 of that already on hand. They already had $10,000 just from the fund, from the gathering the money from the attendees. They had $8,000 to spare. No, $8,000 to spare after gathering that $70,000.
Fuck.
So basically,
It was
They
just
fucking spent $17,000 on a damn jump house and a pool.
Yes. So I just
Well, I could have had that party in my backyard.
Yeah.
but
That's fun.
it's just I wanted to bring it up because of the memes.
Hell yeah.
That
Check out more memes. Fucking sick.
the ball pit was the main thing. Oh, and they had a raffle to where you can get extra time inside of the ball pit. That's where I remember it from. You can get if you win this raffle, you can get a few minutes extra on the ball pit. They actually had they managed the time for them. Like people, that's like
They fucking kicked him out of the damn ball pit.
that's what happened. Like that was the only thing. I'm not kidding. That was the only thing in that facility was that ball pit.
That's
fun
hilarious.
house, and some guest stars and and a big thing is that they tried having celebrities there.
Yeah.
A part of DashCon, if you guys don't know, it's about My Little Pony.
Oh, they're
And that's the
brodies.
convention, they're bronies. And
They're brodies.
so what happened was the people that were going to go there, or that were going to be there, they were told by the hotel, oh, celebrities, we are not going to pay for your rooms. Like the convention's not going to. You're going to have to pay out of pocket. So those people billed.
Oh,
for the most
dipped.
part, so.
They fucking dipped.
Yeah.
They're like, you know what? Fuck it, we're out.
Yeah.
You guys got a fucking jump house and everything. Fucking, I got this shit at home. They're fucking balling already and everything like that. Fucking big celebrities like, you know what? I got my fucking garage. Bye. And they just dipped.
You know what this is like? Do you guys ever hear about Fire Festival?
No.
That's what it was. That's what that.
What is it?
Yes.
Yeah. What is it?
Yes.
So Fire Festival was run by So it was two investors. One was Ja Rule, and then Bill McFarlane.
Yeah.
And so it was like an app to book. So Fire was an app to book, I guess, like talent.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So they wanted to have a festival to, like those festivals, music festivals.
Yeah.
And they had everybody pay money up front. It was scheduled to take place on April 28th and through the 30th. Is that your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Happy birthday.
Yay.
Your Fire Festival was on your birthday.
Yay.
And
I'm gonna light shit on fire.
but like they scheduled to run it down, like they promoted it on social media, and people bought tickets for it. They were promised that if you pay for this, you're gonna get fed. It's gonna be on an island. Everybody's gonna stay.
Yeah.
Like you guys can spend the night through the weekend. Everybody's gonna be playing music, and they get there. There were no lunches.
Fuck.
Everybody had to sleep on like cots or even the floor.
Really?
It was emergency tents, tarps.
Yeah.
I remember this story.
Really?
It was emergency. There was like emergency tents they set up.
So it was basically like they lied about everything.
That
and I
sucks.
don't think they had like the top performers that they said they were gonna have.
Yeah.
They had that there, and then they had a secluded area for those who paid for like the VIP or like the ones for their social media. They had it elsewhere.
Yeah.
That sucks. That fucking sucks ass.
But they paid top money, like thousands, $500 a ticket, $1,000 a ticket. Like
That sucks.
they got sued over the years.
Oh yeah, shit. Imagine fucking going to spend fucking $500 on a fucking tent. You know? They just fucking have to share the 8 other fucking sweaty ass fuckers and everything like that. This just
Have you ever
fucking
been to a
sucks.
festival, Nashi?
No, I've never been.
You haven't really.
I haven't done a lot of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't been there. I haven't been to a concert or nothing like that. I want to go. I think it'd be fun. I just saw the snow this year, and I'm really fucking happy about that. So, like, fuck, I've never been in a fucking plane, and so yeah, I wanted to do a bunch of shit.
Well, no Fire Festival, no Dash Con.
That's okay. That's fine.
That
I don't need any
Dash Con-
bronies. I don't need any bronies or tents.
That picture for DashCon is fucking pitiful.
It's funny.
Like
Yeah.
ball pit.
Yeah, ball pit. Fuck yeah. Ball pits are fucking sick though, except for the kids who fucking shit in them.
Oh yeah,
What-
Chuck E. Cheese.
What
Yeah.
kids do you know?
Yeah, you Chuck E. Cheese. That's why they fucking won't let nobody in the fucking ball pit no more. And you're like, because the fucking kids are shitting it. And I'm like, oh man,
Didn't your sister get?
she got pink eye from a Chuck E.
Okay.
Cheese. She was trying to keep
Sorry,
Kira
no.
from touching everything, and then she got fucking pink eye.
No.
That does suck. It's funny though. Just
All right.
reminds me of like the reminds me of like FNAF and like was it Willy's Wonderland and everything. It just makes me think about that. Didn't they fucking fuck in a
FNAFing?
ball pit? Huh?
FNAFing?
Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it reminds me either that or like Willy's Wonderland, like that. Fucking, I think they fucked in a ball pit or something like that.
No.
Something
We were
like
just
that.
talking.
Yeah.
You blew my mind on the last episode. About
I've been drawing a fucking thing for that. I've been drawing it. I want to show you after and everything like that. Actually, it was really cool. But it's kind of like, go ahead. I'm drawing fucking, it's like decaying motherfucker and everything like that inside this giant mechanical rabbit and everything. It's fucking cool. So go ahead.
I thought that was so fucking crazy. Like
That's a kid's game?
that.
Yeah.
My nephew. A lot of my nephews were wanting the shirts and playing the game, and then you're telling me about it, all
Yeah.
this fucking crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, Five Nights at Freddy's a fucking crazy game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fun. So
Do you remember Stick Death?
no. Wait, I think I do. I think I do.
Stick
The little
Death.
stick person in it. Like that, right?
.com.
No. I don't
So
know.
it was this website called stickdeath.com.
Yeah.
And you would just play these games that were just stick figures,
Yeah.
but they were gruesome as fuck.
Yeah.
But just stick figures.
Yeah.
So blood would just come out. It wasn't gruesome like graphic.
Yeah.
It was like you would shoot somebody in the head and
Yeah.
blood would come out of their head.
Yeah.
But they were stick figures.
Yeah.
It
Makes
was
sense.
a sick.
Yeah.
It was a sick website. They had a sniper game. They had where you just go around killing people. Like it was gruesome.
Yeah, of course. 'cause
This
it's
is on
like
the like
yeah.
www.net. Stick
Yeah.
death. Yeah.
Stick death. Fuck yeah.
You see that? I forget that
Fucking
you guys
flash
are younger.
games.
Yeah, flash games. Flash games.
Yeah. That kind of shit's fun though. Because then you don't need to fucking feel bad. Fucking, I saw another one, Happy Wheels, I think that's called and everything like that.
Yep.
It's fucking, it's, huh? That one? Yeah, it's fucking, that one's gruesome as shit. You know? Then there's another one I remember with like a little meat cube or whatever like that, where it's like he just kind of bounds his way through things and like that, and he goes through the grinders and shit. At the very end of the game, it shows at the end of every level, it shows you how many times you fucking failed just by like replaying it and replaying all the fucking deaths you had. And so I don't remember the fucking name for that one, but that one was really fun, fucking like interesting though. I love games. Companies are fun. I need to play more of them. I've been playing fucking Stardew Valley a lot though. I like that one a lot.
Stardew Valley?
Yeah, it's
It's
cute.
the best game.
Yeah, it's
Best
cute.
game.
My favorite podcast guy or comedian, Tiger Belly,
Yeah.
Billy.
Belly.
No, not Billy.
Belly.
Bobby Lee.
Oh, okay.
He plays that all the time. Like
Oh,
he
yeah?
says he plays all day.
Which one?
Stardew
Yeah.
Valley.
Yeah.
That's the best game.
Yep.
That's the best game.
Yep. It's fun. It's cute. I'm trying to get chickens right now. I'm trying to go mining the other way and get more copper bars.
Actually, the one big spoiler is that
Firework.
if you befriend Shane, you get blue chickens.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh, I need to do that. I want to get blue chicken. Why are they blue? Why is it all blue?
I have no clue. He's like, I don't know why he has blue chickens, but he does.
Why is it fucking green eggs and ham?
Yeah.
What is this game?
Huh?
It's a cute
what is this
game.
game?
Yeah,
on
it's on the
Steam.
phone.
It's like a farm, like you simulation, right?
Yeah, kind of like
RPG.
Animal Crossing. Yeah, yeah.
You guys both looked at me. Yeah.
Yeah, because like, that's what it is. It's like it's not like it's no goal. You're
Yeah.
just raising a farm. You can either farm, you can mine.
Or you
can befriend
fish.
everyone. You can fish.
I only fucking caught one fish, and
Yeah.
that's it. I can't catch any other fucking fish. I keep trying, but it
You-
fucking don't go.
You have to keep trying.
I keep
'Cause
trying.
that's how you can level up. Then the green bar can get bigger.
Oh, okay. I'm
It's
trying.
a fun game, guys.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, the anime. Did you got? You had the one picture. You sent me a picture.
That was
Of
for the
anime?
Fire Festival. Oh,
Oh,
that was
okay.
the
Oh.
from last week. That was.
Oh,
the
that was
really
from
cool
last week.
artist.
Yeah. No, that like, I don't know.
I have an anime to bring up.
Yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
Go.
Called fucking I don't know what. I know it's called Higashi no Naku Kuroni. I know that
The
it's called.
Fuck did you just say?
When the Higashi cry. When the Higashi cry is
Oh,
like
God,
that
I
one.
know what you're
yeah,
talking about.
that one. That one. I wanted to talk about that one because it's gruesome and shit like that. But I
It
think it's
is.
actually really cool because it's kind of like one of the characters. I'm not trying to spoilers.
It's
Argushi cry?
No,
Okay,
when the
when-
Higashi cry.
Okay, say it
When-
slower. When
when
Hargurshiri?
The
When I didn't even hear the.
You-
I didn't hear a what or the Nashi. That's how fast you said it.
you could even look up when they cry.
When they cry.
Yeah.
When they cry.
Yeah. That one I thought was really cool though, because I remember watching that one a lot and everything like that when
Yeah.
I first started getting through my whole mental health shit and everything like that. And I remember that in particular because I was like, what the fuck? Because I didn't want to be fucking like Shion and Mion and everything like that in there. I'm like, because they're actual character names, but I didn't want to fucking be like them or like Rika and everything like that. I'm like, these guys are fucked up, you know. But I thought it was really kind of cool anime to bring up because I heard it's gonna be getting like a reboot or some shit like that at some point.
It is?
It should be, yeah.
Oh, no.
Because I saw art for it and everything like that. It's fucking, I like the oh no. It's because like it's a violent one, but
Yes.
it's cool.
In
And
the,
so I think it's actually really cool because one of the characters, Keiichi, and everything like that, at least in the anime that I saw before and everything like that, he had a lot of bit of paranoia and everything when he was going through that kind of thing. Which is he talked about having like one of the girls in the Reika and everything have like a little like needles or something like that inside of the fucking little candies. And so he's fucking thinking about that kind of thing about how he ate that kind of candy like that he gets out of the mouth the fucking needle and everything, right? Oh, what?
Slow it down.
Slow it down. Oh, okay. I was thinking a lot.
you're good.
But-
You're good. It's you like the
Yeah,
you like
definitely.
it.
Yeah.
What
It's
is
good. I just need to bring it down a little bit. Okay.
It looks like Sailor Moon.
Oh.
But like,
Artwork.
That's probably the reboot, right? Because the original art and like that looks much more like in the 80s, 90s. I think that's the original.
the
I can't
original?
fucking see shit.
I'm
yeah.
saying like the hair and then the
Yeah.
dresses.
Oh yeah,
It's,
definitely.
that's the thing. It's like it pulls you in. Like
Yeah.
cute characters. No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're in
Yeah.
for a lot of death.
Yeah, because it's like all these girls and everything like that. They have like a club in school and everything. And this guy's like, okay, cool. I guess I'm fucking joining a club, and they do games and shit like that. But then shit starts going fucking down. Like Keiichi and everything. The guy, he has that. Like I was saying, he has a paranoia where it's like he's thinking that everybody's out to fucking get him, right, and everything. And Reika, the girl with the red hair, she fucking brings like candy or some shit like that to his fucking house, and she's put needles and shit in it. So he goes to eat it, and he gets stabbed in the fucking mouth,
The
and so it all
fuck?
starts getting fucking weird up there. And he ends up beating them to death with a baseball bat.
Dude, it's so fucking mind blowing.
Yeah.
On the animes you guys tell me about,
Yeah.
it's like
Yes.
what?
That's
the
what we're telling.
Yeah,
It's
they're not kid shows. These ones,
Oh.
these animes are not kid shows.
And it's also a game too.
Yeah.
It's also a game too. So you can
Yeah.
do different arcs too.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
There's another one. There's another part of it, and also Rika, because what the whole thing is, it basically it ends up repeating itself. They keep dying. They keep
what it
repeating and
was.
shit.
Yes.
Yeah, they keep doing this thing like reset and everything, right? So each time it's different character killing them, and so Rika, one time she just chops people up and puts them inside of a fridge, like inside of a fucking junkyard and shit. Shion, I think it's probably her or Mion, where they end up torturing somebody, ripping off their fucking fingernails and stuff. You know, oh no, she rips off I think she rips off her own fucking fingernails. Yeah, she does, and then she has Sadako and everything like that on a giant fucking cross and shit like that. So it's a bunch of fucking just
God,
this
I
gruesome
remember.
ass shit. Yeah, right? It's awful. But it's really cool though, because you see, like, I don't know, it's cool because, like, in my opinion, like that, because it's a reset and everything. They don't fucking remember all this shit, you know?
So it's
Yeah, but you see Reiko, the Reiko remembers everything. She remembers, not Reiko. Was it Reiko? Yeah.
How old were you guys when you guys first started watching
Oh, I
this?
was like maybe like
13.
12 or 13.
It came out in like 2007.
Yeah, I think it's Reika, the girl with purple hair. She's watching. Oh, there's a bug, but she's watching all of her friends die again and again and again, and she's trying to find a way to stop it, so they actually all kind of get allowed alive.
Isn't she like fucked up by the end?
Yeah.
She's like
Yeah.
Not, I remember each time that it goes back, she's the only one that remembers that once.
Yeah.
The mosquito came.
There's 2 mosquito eaters. Yeah.
But yes.
But she's just getting more and more fucked up, and I'm like, that's fucking scary as shit. It's the one I wanted to talk about though. It's a cool anime.
And if you were to look up like top 10 like gruesome deaths or like top 10 like psychological like
Animes.
scenes,
Yeah.
that would be one of the top ones.
Why do they make them so like K-poppy, like
It's a genre.
Yeah.
like why do they
Yes.
make it look so nice?
Because it's anime.
But that's
it's the kind of like it makes it's a good counterbalance to it and everything like that. When you have these adorable little characters and this really cute pop music and everything like that, it's a big contrast to all the gruesome, gory shit. So it makes the more gory shit, the more violent shit, like, even darker, even worse. Than it is. Well, it is obviously bad and everything like that, but it makes it look even worse because now you have something to compare it to. Now you have these cute little characters who are experiencing this whole horrible, awful thing, and now that distinction is bigger. It's like when you have black and white art and everything without any gray area. The white looks brighter and the black looks blacker and everything because you have that counter in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's art, and so it's like you want people to feel like, oh my god, when they look at it and everything. You want them to get that reaction out of them because that's the whole fucking point. You're not gonna get a good feel of horror if it's all just dark and all just black because now there's nothing to counteract. There's nothing to balance it. So kind of like in horror movies, we have all just fucking somebody don't like slashers. Everybody fucking dies in a slasher, and so it's like oh well, boohoo, everybody dies. Kind of like fucking as opposed to fucking if it's a big sudden death kind of thing. If it's all of a sudden it's happy show and like that, and all of a sudden boom, character death. I'm like fuck, it fucked me over. It feels like it fucks with you more when you have that kind of balance. So I don't know, it's a really good anime.
Actually, and if I could stem off what you said, like there's like I wouldn't say a genre, but there's like a bunch of animes to where it's like school life.
Yeah.
The premise of it is like it's like a show. It's like a shonen anime, like a cute like high school anime that I think it has a male lead. I'm not 100% sure, but it's like it was a shock to everyone because the opening's really sweet, and when you start watching, it's like oh, it's just a normal anime, and then you find out that it's actually like an apocalyptic type of story.
Yeah. Which one is it?
School Life.
Yeah? Ooh, I want to check that one out. I want to check that out. There's also Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yep.
Have you seen that one? Have we talked about that one yet?
Doki Doki Literature Club.
A little bit. We talked a little bit about it. Yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club. It's a really good one.
Well, it's hard to find a good one because like I'll be looking them up on Netflix.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, that looks too girly. Oh, that
But
looks
it's
too
not
like,
though. You need to just watch
I don't know.
it.
Like, if
That's
you
why
look
you
at
look at
it,
the fucking genre.
there's
You see
flowers
horror.
and like
You gotta look at the genre. If it says horror, you fucking trust it. Like fucking Promised Neverland and everything like that. It looks really cute. It sounds really cute and everything like that. But then it's fucked up. It's really fucked up. And so especially if it's like if it looks cute and it has kids, it probably has gore or horror in there. Probably like Erased. Erased is like that too because you have these kids and everything like that, and you see this butterfly and everything like that, and you're like, okay, cool, I'll buy it and everything like that, and then fucking little girl dies in a fucking shed.
I actually
like
that.
that.
I like that one.
It's a really good one.
Yeah.
That was really good.
I haven't started up again. I don't watch TV. Like tomorrow's gonna be the first day where I just like not do anything.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yay! Good job, gold star.
Are you open tomorrow? Are you
I'm working tomorrow.
Are you booked?
Yeah.
You're booked?
Yeah.
How do people get tattoos from you?
Usually it's best to come in and leave a deposit. Come in, talk to me, make an appointment and everything. I mean, I am taking, appointments online too. So, but that does require a Cash App now. And so it's kind of like, so I prefer people come in and talk to me because then it's kind of like, for me, I have a better idea of what the fuck we're going to do. If I can actually see, okay, this is what you want to get. This is how big the tattoo is going to be. I can see your arm. Say if you want to get a fucking hummingbird on your arm, I can see, okay, cool. This is how big your arm is. You want it in color. I can give you an accurate price. We can set a day for it because I'm also looking at not only the tattoo for your price and everything like that. I'm looking at it also to see how long I'm going to spend on it. How long am I going to be spending on this tattoo? That way I can go ahead and schedule the rest of my appointments around it. So, yeah, it's usually best to come in.
Okay, and what's the address to Nasty Tats?
The address is 555 Ice Street, across the street from Bank of America. So,
Los Baños, California.
yeah, Los Baños, California.
Yeah,
Are we
yeah.
trying to sign off right now? Is that what this is?
I think so.
I was trying
you
to
trying
flow into it, but
Well, then you need to let me know.
I was trying to let.
Because I was thinking like, okay, cool. Why are we talking about
It's
it?
not flow into it.
I was huh?
It's not gonna be. It's.
I was trying to
It
flow
feels like-
into
it
it,
feels
and
like
we
when
had it.
it
We were
feels-
flowing into it. And then,
I understand that, but now you kind of in my head, I'm like, oh shit, I guess we're ending it now, And so the flow kind of like that, because I'm like, I don't know, I like to know that kind of thing.
well, so like as you get better at this, you'll be able to flow into it.
I don't want to flow.
Okay.
I just want to
then
be able.
I'll just tell you, hey, Nashi, we got to sign off.
Oh, well then give me a fucking sign or some shit like that. That
Okay.
way I know.
Yeah.
That'll be it. This will be
I'm
the.
just waving my hands right now.
I just do like this. Like, wait, and then they were done. And I'm like, okay, now I know. Instead of just kind of me babbling, I was like, I'm gonna fucking need you to start talking about the fucking shop again. And all of a sudden, now you're trying to flow it into it, and everything's flowed back up. And now we have more shit to talk about, kind of like right now. Because things do not flow with me. They just kind of come out like verbal vomit in chunks, kind of like gravel.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and
The
then-
address of the shop, 555 I Street, across the street from Bank of America. Nasty Tattoos. Best to come in, leave a deposit. Goes towards the price of your tattoo.
Are you taking commissions right now?
I mean, yeah, I am. I know. Oh, what's something I wanted to talk about too is like fucking the one I did for Nancy. Okay, that'll be for next time though. But I am doing commissions and everything like that. Like if you want me to draw your tattoo before you actually decide if you want it or not, then I just gonna, I do require a charge for that now. So
Okay.
it's kind of like because like what happened before also is I feel bad because people would come in like, hey, can you draw this for me? And I'm like, sure, I can, but there's nothing written down for me to do it, and then I end up pushing it back farther and farther because now I have people who they've already paid for a deposit, they've already paid for an appointment with me and everything, so they get put on a priority because there's something down there. Now they have an expectation. We have a date set, as opposed to, hey, yeah, can you draw me this rose? I don't know, about however fucking big on my fucking arm. And I'm like, cool, awesome. And then it just slips my fucking mind. So I do commissions. I do require a fee for that, though. It's like a $20 fee, depending on how big you want it. So
And then
nothing
what about like
big.
canvas stuff?
Canvas shit, not really doing much right now with that. I kind of really want to. It's just a matter of finding the time for it. So, but eventually I want to do that. And when I eventually, the business shit. Okay, so I know that you said you want to fucking try to sign up right now.
If you
so
say it.
starting a business.
Yeah.
Starting a Happy Dagger business and to be fucking sick as shit. Want to do fucking prints, want to do stickers, want to do pins or whatever the fuck people want. And so we just did the whole fucking actual like legal shit. Legal shit? Fucking, was it
Yeah.
legal shit?
Yeah.
we
Just
did
legal. It's not legal shit. It's
just
legal.
legal. We did legal shit and
The legal
everything.
shit.
No, it is-
Legalshit.com.
No, we did that shit. But we actually went through. We fucking paid for it today and everything like
Yeah.
that. So I'm really excited about it. It's just a matter of like digesting it now and trying to get product out, going through the rest of the fucking steps and shit. So, but I really want to get something out there. I just want to know people want. I saw there's also questions. I saw that you fucking posted the questions shit too.
Yeah, we
And
didn't
so are we
get
gonna
to
get to
those.
that or not?
We could build them up.
Okay.
We'll have them for next episode.
Okay,
We'll
next
build them up.
episode then.
Yeah.
Okay, but we are doing the business shit. I'm really excited about that. If people want canvases and everything like that, then I'll do canvases. But in general, I'm much more of a dry medium paper kind of person and like that for my traditional medium. I'm much more dry. I'm not canvas. I'm things like paper and color pencil and shit like that. So it's another kind of thing I do. I also do a lot of digital art too. That's a lot faster for me, and so I want to get a bunch of prints of
Logos.
that too. Logos, I do logos. Yeah, we just did one for Nancy and everything. We went ahead and made a modification of the Strike logo for the Autism Awareness Month, and so that's really cool. I'm happy with that and everything. And so that is done traditionally with my digital medium.
And
So-
do you have stickers?
Not yet. I want to though.
Okay.
I found a fucking thing called Sticker App and everything I want to get onto. So just drawing them up and getting the right file type and shit like that right now. But I want to get stickers for the podcast up and everything. I have like designs. I have like 4 designs already ready to go, and I'm working on the other ones. Kind of want to do like a sticker sheet.
I was even thinking like if listeners or fans or the Happy Dagger family,
Yeah.
if they
they can
Yeah.
be like a little knife drawer. Like,
But if they share your episode, they get
Yeah.
a free sticker.
that'd be
or
sick.
Stuff like that.
Hell
We could
yeah.
do a giveaway.
I'd be down.
Like,
Fucking if people want to fucking get tattooed and everything like that, give them a fucking little sticker as a freebie.
Yeah.
You know? Hell yeah.
and then the people followed you on like. There's a bunch of new followers on Instagram.
Yeah. Definitely both on the podcast and on my page too. I noticed
Yeah.
that and everything like that. I fucking got like 10 people this last fucking week, and I'm like, fuck, sick. You know, it's
Yeah.
cool. So I'm floating around there in the fucking like a high 500s for a little while, and I'm over like 600 now. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I'm cool.
That's
I
awesome.
feel cool now.
We're growing.
Yay!
We're
Hell
taking
yeah.
over Los Baños.
Yep. What was it you were gonna say? No. Okay.
You're
I was
just
curious.
you're just trying to tell them like what you like you. So you do artwork.
Yeah.
You tattoo. You
Pierce.
pierce.
Yeah.
You also like one day you're gonna be holding pads for people if you ever want to do it.
Oh, I want to do for Krav. I want to coach Krav eventually.
Yeah.
So I think that's always been on the back of my head. I'm like, fucking, that'd be sick. I love fucking Krav.
Yeah. So.
just
You
a matter of
could you
doing
could
it.
find Nashi and the whole Happy Dagger family, Bobby team, a podcast team at Strike Fitness, Monday through Friday. Message us, you guys, if you guys want to know what like the schedule is and stuff. You could Nashi's there training.
Yep.
Yeah,
Every morning for the most part.
yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Are you just signing off now? Is that
It's
what
up
it
to
is?
you. I'm just letting you just like feel it
'Cause I
out.
don't know if there's a fucking like a set thing that we just go around and do
No.
kind of thing, or it's kind of like, okay, we did put the shop and everything out there. Now we're talking about the gym, or is this kind of like, I don't know what the fuck to do.
So you're just letting people know like where they could find you, how
Okay.
they could what other stuff do you do other than the podcast? You know what I
Other
mean?
than the podcast, tattoo, appears, I draw, I do commissions, do digital art, do logos, do things like fucking. I eventually want to do stickers, have a business and everything. So eventually want to grow all this and everything. That way, it kind of all feeds back into itself. Like I want to bring awareness to mental health, obviously for good reasons and everything, but I also want to bring awareness for mental health for like, people to get help. And then also for the podcast, because we do fucking talk about other shit besides mental health too. Art, we talk about anime and shit, and so that's really fun. And yeah, I just want to bring it all back in. So I just like to do shit. I like to keep busy. I like to talk, and so I feel like it's great. So yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So, recap real quick and everything. Nasty Tattoos, hit me up for deposit, 555 Ice Street. You can find me on Instagram at nasty.nashi. I'm also the fighter at Strike Fitness. Come in to Strike, have some fun. If you have any questions about, the scheduling, go ahead and hit us up and everything. We can help you out with that. Other than that, if you have any kind of mental health concerns or whatever like that, do seek help. We have like a link or something like that posted, correct? So we have links posted if you do see.
No, not the link yet. I'll
Not
have the
yet?
link up. I had that reel had the numbers.
Okay, cool.
So
So
I'll
we'll
put
go ahead
the
and we'll
link
post
up.
that again. So if you do have any kind of mental health concerns for yourself or others, go feel free to, either ask us for information or whatever like that. We can help you. Go ahead and follow the links if you want to be anonymous or whatever like that. And just take care of yourselves, guys. So talk to you later. Bye.